OMG BBG! Welcome back to the channel, folks. Beyblade Burst fans, rejoice because we have a Beyblade Burst Pro Series unboxing for you today.
I think a lot of you guys will be surprised to see a Beyblade Burst unboxing video, right, in 2024. This guy just kind of showed up out of nowhere.
Yep, that's right. We've been holding on to this one for a little while, actually. It showed up a little bit ago, but now it's time to unbox it finally. Kolossal Helios is King Helios, Hikaru's Beyblade from Beyblade Burst Sparking, as many of you know, and it has been remade into a Pro Series version.
Yeah, I still think that, Hasbro could have probably done a bit more with Pro Series, especially with the release schedule. It's a bit of a mess.
Yo, I think a mess is like an understatement, honestly, because this Bey was actually pretty hard to find. It just showed up online and we purchased it a bit ago, like I mentioned, but from what the rest of the community was saying is that this is pretty much impossible. People were pre-ordering these from months ago in 2023 and it just never showed up or it got canceled and whatnot. Same thing goes for Rage Luinor. Now I think that Rage Luinor is probably even more rare. We're like, hey, well, we use our Rage all the time anyways, so it wasn't like a big priority for us. But yeah, this and Rage Luinor, insanely hard to find, I think, for the most part. Especially now that Beyblade X is on the way and 80K and Hasbro has confirmed that they are going to be producing that for the Western world. They're not going to be focusing on this anymore, which is a disappointment. Anyways, that's enough talk about Pro Series and Hasbro for now. Let's talk about the Bey itself. Let's check out the back of the box because they obviously have done their whole Pro Series thing for this Bey and renamed a bunch of stuff, all that stuff, blah, 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 blah. So Kolossal Helios, you guys can see that it's a left spinning Bey. And that in itself is a pretty rare thing because there's not that many left spinning Beys in Beyblade Burst. This Bey is a balance type and it does keep the stock combo from the original. Of course, you have your sparking chip. For the ring, what do they write here? It says attack and defense blades. Interesting. First of all, King Helios wasn't that aggressive, so I wouldn't say that it had like really insane attack. Very interesting that they wrote attack and defense blades there. But I guess they had to write something, right? For the chassis, you have the super long designation here. What is this? D07PSK. Just insanely long and ridiculous. No one's gonna remember that. It's a 1B chassis, which is one of the OG chassis that came out when Super King first released. And it says here, it's left and right spin compatible. That's all it says. For the driver, this is zone. We have a free spinning tip guard. I guess that's pretty accurate. It was a free spinning guard around the tip. This was actually a pretty good tip when it first came out. I liked it quite a bit. Now with that said, let's get to the unboxing. But right before we do that, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on those notifications so you don't miss the next video. You can find us on Instagram at Geek Dosage and on TikTok at BeybladeGeeks Official. All right, let's unbox it.
So Brendan, how excited are you to unbox this one from a rating of 1 to 10?
I'd give it like a solid 6.5, I'd say. Yeah, I think I'm about there.
Yeah, word, but a Beyblade is a Beyblade, so we gotta do the unboxing.
Yeah, I mean, it's exciting because it's Pro Series, but at the same time, this is King Helios, and we've gotten like newer versions of Helios now, and that would have been more hype, you know? Plus, it makes me a little bit sad knowing that Beyblade Burst fans that actually want this are having a very hard time finding it. Anyways, for the parts, here you go. You get these main parts right here. They already put the layer together, but forgot to mention, we do get a launcher as well. Overall, it is a winder launcher. It's not like the Beyblade X launchers now, right? Everyone loves those and they are really powerful. These ones will be replaced by your string launcher probably. One thing to be excited about though is in here. What is it, guys? The manual? No, it's... Oh my god!
Would you look at that? Stickers!
That's right, we got some stickers. So the sticker sheet is really nice to see. I do miss putting them on, even though some Beys were really tough to get them on properly.
Yep, I miss stickers sometimes. It's a bit time consuming, but it's worth it.
Some people see it as a hassle, right? Some people love the stickers, but in my opinion, it's nostalgic now because Beyblade X has none.
Weird to think that we're getting nostalgic over Beyblade Burst and it's only been like half a year. Like Beyblade X is not even widely released at all.
Yeah, nice to see that we got some stickers. We're gonna put these on and then we'll talk about the parts. Man, it's been a hot minute since we had to put on stickers. I don't know, but I felt kind of guilty putting the stickers on. I don't know. Maybe because like this bay is so hard to find for most people, it felt wrong using the stickers and like opening up the bay and everything.
Dude, I agree. Part of me feels like maybe we should have just like not opened this at all and wait like 5 more years before we do like a super nostalgic unboxing or something.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Maybe we should have kept this for a little longer before we unboxed it. I don't know. Maybe down the road we'll be lucky and Hasbro will surprise us and they'll be like, hey guys, we have all of this stock. Here's like a shock drop. But that probably won't happen. Anyways, let's get back to the bay. Sparking chip and sparking chip core, a lot of the stickers went on this piece right here. Now, if you don't have a metal sparking chip core, you're not really gonna take the sparking chip apart. It's gonna stay like this, stock for the most part. And this locks into your ring by simply twisting it and makes up the top piece of your bay. Now, the ring itself, overall, this is a pretty round shape. You'll know that this bay is not that aggressive. It's not like Super Hyperion. It doesn't have as big of attack blades. The back of the box says that it has attack and defense blades. And I guess you can kind of argue that because when you are looking at the side profile, there are upper and lower blades. But realistically though, this bay is definitely more passive. Now, the most exciting part about Beyblade Burst Sparking is this next piece, which is the chassis. For those that are new, your chassis is like your weight disc or your forge disc. It contains most of the metal in the combination. And this particular piece is a double chassis. You can see it's real thick. This is 1B and alongside 1A, these were the first double chassis that Beyblade Burst Sparking introduced into the line. Honestly, this was such a game changer when it first came out. This actually might be like my favorite system in the Burst series. The overall design of 1B isn't that aggressive, still pretty round. Now the last piece is the driver, which is Zone. Zone is actually still one of my most favorite drivers. Not as aggressive as Exceed that you found in Super Hyperion, but has a similar design. Since it's a balance type, it is meant to be a little bit more passive, so you have more of a point that's made of plastic as your main point of contact. So it does stick to the center of the stadium pretty often, but you do have a free spinning disc that kind of surrounds that tip. Or as Hasbro says, it's a free spinning tip guard. And sometimes if you catch the tornado ridge with that tip guard, it can go flying around the stadium. We've made some amazing battles and memories with this driver.
Yeah, I do personally like Zone myself too. It's pretty sick. Like it's pretty speedy in the stadium and travels pretty stable during the battles too. So it's fun.
Yeah, word exactly. So don't sleep on this driver. Just twist to put together the sparking chip and the ring. And then you clip in your chassis. And then driver goes in. It's a left spin, so it goes like that. And that's it, guys. That is your Kolossal Helios or your King Helios.
Yeah, I guess we gotta compare with the other Takara Tomy counterpart as well. So you see them side by side right now. Can you guys tell a huge difference right off the bat?
I guess the stickers are kind of a dead giveaway here, but I did notice that the sparking chips have a different shade. And if you actually flip it upside down and you compare the drivers, same thing there too. So there are some slight differences here.
Gotta still do the standard weigh-in, and I think we kind of know what to expect at this point.
Yep, so let's start with Hasbro. Should be a little bit lighter, right? Looks like 57.40 grams. And then Takara Tomy will be a little bit more, 58.03. Very slight difference. Takara Tomy, always a little bit heavier, but I'm glad it's not a bigger difference than that. Let's get right into the test battles. We'll just do a few of them. All right, 3, 2, 1, let it. Beyblade Burst Stadium, you're having this in a hot minute.
Yeah, Beyblade Burst battles hits different. In a good and bad way. I don't know, like, do you guys know what I mean?
I guess I don't miss this part of the battle. Oh, can I spin steal or something? Oh, tie. 3, 2, 1, let it. 3, 2, 1, let it.
Nice. Good hits.
No. Alright, BBGs, that is it for our Kolossal Helios Pro Series unboxing. Let us know what you guys think about the whole Pro Series lineup. the way that we've been handling it and everything like that. Honestly, it's probably going to be pretty tough for you to find Kolossal Helios if you guys haven't already. If you are in the States, you might have some luck, you know, finding it at Target or something like that. I know that here in Canada, it's pretty much impossible. Like the Beyblade section has shrunken down to pretty much nothing at this point in preparation for Beyblade X, you know, come later this year in 2024. Let us know if you guys want to see more Beyblade Burst content too. Well, we got tons, right? We have like a whole collection of Beyblade Burst stuff, so we can do tons of videos for you guys if you guys want to see that. All right, and as always, geeks out.